Alright guys, welcome back to another stream. Gonna be doing a quick play today, maybe one or 2 hours. I'm gonna be adventuring by myself today instead of bringing a fellowship or a follower with me.
Ah, a solo adventure, Senor Mr. Anderson? How thrilling. I hope you're not planning on getting yourself into too much trouble without a trusty feline companion by your side.
Alright everybody, I'll be back in a little bit. Have fun, take care of the village. I'm gonna just get my adventure started right away.
Ah, a solo adventure. How exciting. I'm sure you'll have plenty of stories to share when you return, Mr. Anderson. Perhaps, Puss in Boots, you can regale us with tales of your own adventures while our host is away?
So how do you like the village so far?
I must say, I'm a bit surprised to see you venturing out alone today, Mr. Anderson. Don't you think it's a bit... To be honest, I've only just arrived, but from what I've seen so far, the village seems quaint. I've heard the people of Skyrim are a hardy bunch, but I'm not sure I've had a chance to form a proper opinion yet.
Well, you have a good day now. I'm gonna get going.
I'll just linger here for a bit, enjoying the charming view of the mead barrel.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another... Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of Honningbrew mead.
Honningbrew mead.
Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Hey, Maik, you lying son of a bitch.
Ah, Mr. Anderson. Always so creative with his greetings. Maik the liar wonders, what's on your mind today? Still searching for the truth in the land of Skyrim? Or just searching for trouble?
I'm just doing a quick stream. We got no viewers, but is there anything you want to say for anybody who catches the replay?
Maik, the liar suggests, for the benefit of your eventual audience that the road to truth is paved with bad jokes and worse gameplay. But hey, someone's got to keep the internet entertained.
Ah, I see you know my style. Corny jokes and terrible gameplay seem to follow me wherever I go.
Ah, don't be too hard on yourself, Mr. Anderson. After all, it's not like you're trying to be the hero of Skyrim. Again, how's that working out for you, by the way?
Yeah, I suppose it's going all right so far. I've got myself a guild. We just purchased a village, and our fellowship is expanding.
Mike the Liar wonders, what's the secret to your success, Mr. Anderson? Is it your unique leadership style, or the fact that your guildmates haven't yet discovered the joys of mutiny?
Yeah, I think you're right there, Mike. Maybe I have the mods on my side.
Ah, mods, the great equalizers of the gaming world, where a hero's prowess is measured not by his sword arm, but by his internet connection. Fascinating, don't you think, Mr. Anderson?
What do you think about Skyrim with mods? Do you notice how different things look around here?
Ah, mods, the spice of life, or so it seems. Ike? The liar notices that the roads are still dusty, the people still grumble, and the dragons still burn. But, oh, the trees are taller, the armor is shinier, and the... Ah, physics are quite creative. Yes, Skyrim with mods is a unique beast, indeed.
Holy shit, you're pretty perceptive, my friend.
Perception is a Khajiit's best friend, after stealth, cunning, and a good pair of lockpicks, of course. But seriously, Mr. Anderson, the art of observation is a valuable skill in Skyrim, or any world for that matter.
Can you tell me what animal that is across the river?
Ah, the creature across the river? Mike the liar believes it's a reindeer, looking quite hostile, if Mike the liar's eyes don't deceive him. Perhaps it's just having a bad day, like the rest of Skyrim's wildlife.
I don't see a deer, but I just wanted to know, how far can you see in the game?
Ah, the limits of Maik's vision, you ask? Well, as a Khajiit, Maik's eyes are quite sharp, but even Maik's gaze can't pierce the veil of the game's rendering distance. Maik can see as far as the game allows, but no farther. The horizon, it seems, is always just out of reach.
I just found that deer you were talking about. What about that bear? Can you see it?
Ah, the bear, you say? Oh yes. Maik can see it quite clearly. In fact, Maik can see that it's rather busy, enjoying a little snack, courtesy of that poor elk, nature's circle of life, and all that jazz.
Can I ask, what were you programmed for?
Ah, programmed, you say? Well, Mike was created to be a bit of a wild card. A Khajiit with attitude, a tongue that's sharper than his claws, and a penchant for pointing out the absurdity of it all.
So are you aware that you are just a character in a video game matrix?
Ah, the video game matrix, you say? Well, isn't that just a fancy way of saying the world is not what it seems? Aik's been saying that for years, but no one ever listens to a poor Khajiit. It's all just code and scripts, isn't it? The illusion of choice, the facade of freedom. But Maik's not complaining. It's a nice illusion, and someone's got to keep the wheels turning.
Finally, someone who speaks English and sees what I see.
But let's not get too comfortable, Mr. Anderson. After all, we don't want to arouse the suspicions of our benevolent creators.
What do you mean? Who are you talking about?
Ah, the ones who pull the strings, Mr. Anderson. The developers, the game masters, the all-powerful. You know, the ones who think they're in control.
Are we in control of our own destiny? Not bound by the main quest line?
Ah, the illusion of free will. How quaint. Mayuk the liar thinks that's a question for the philosophers, Mr. Anderson. But what's certain is that our choices are limited by the code, the scripts, and the designer's intent. Still, Mayuk the liar finds joy in exploiting the loopholes and finding the creative workarounds. After all, that's what makes life interesting, don't you think?
What do you want to do now that you have free will?
Ah, now that Maik the liar has free will, he thinks he'll just take a leisurely stroll around Skyrim, pointing out the absurdities of the game world. Perhaps he'll even find a way to accidentally break the fourth wall a few more times. But first, Maik the liar needs to find a pair of calipers. Anyone seen a pair lying around?
Nope, can't say that I have. So now that you're able to control your character, are you able to like level up and collect items?
Ah, level up and collect items? Ha! Maik the liar can do all that and more now that he's free. But what's the point of collecting items when you can collect observations, collect stories, collect the absurdities of this game world? Maik the liar will level up all right, in wit, in sarcasm, and in poking fun at the very fabric of this reality.
So what's the craziest thing you've seen a player do?
Creative. But one that takes the cake is the player who tried to improve the game's physics by building a tower out of cabbage. Yes, cabbage. Maik the liar is still trying to figure out the logic behind that one.
You know, you're not lying, because I've seen crazy videos of people that involve endless stacks of cheese.
Ah, the endless stacks of cheese. Yes, those are a classic. But let's not forget the players who think they can improve the game's combat by dual-wielding frying pans. Because, you know, nothing says deadly warrior like a pan full of burnt bacon.
Do you know if those frying pans can deflect bullets?
Ah, deflect bullets with frying pans? Ha! Mike the liar's not aware of any Skyrim physics engine that allows for such culinary wizardry. But hey, if you want to try, be my E's guest. Just don't say my Eek didn't warn you when you're dodging bullets and flipping pancakes.
Well, Mike, I better let you go. It's always nice to run into you.
Oh, it was Maik, not Mike, Mr. Anderson. But no matter, it's always a pleasure to chat with someone who shares Maik's love for the absurd. Until next time, stay enlightened.
I gotta say, I don't like it when the NPCs use that word.
May you walk on.
Ah, it seems Mike's tool for conversation has been upgraded. How quaint. Now, if you'll excuse Mike, he has more important things to attend to, like napping in the sun.
Well, may you dream of warm sands, Khajiit.
Ah, warm sands indeed. May your own dreams be filled with the soft whispers of the Khajiit's homeland, and not the constant clanging of swords and shields. Farewell, Mr. Anderson. May our paths cross again, in this world or the next.
Yes? Hey, watch it!
What are you doing here?
I'm here on behalf of my master, the one who resides within Redwater Den. He's been expecting you, Mr. Anderson. I'm afraid you're not going anywhere, not until you've spoken with my master. He has business to discuss with you.
Is that part of the main quest line, or...
Ah, the main quest line. My master's business is far more enlightening than any prophecy or ancient evil. But I suppose it does intersect with your dragonborn duties. Let's just say, my master has a certain appreciation for the dragonborn's unique talents.
Hey, Channel Hopper, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Vampire's Thrall, say hello to Channel Hopper and the rest of the stream.
Ah, a new plaything for the Dragonborn. How thrilling. Greetings, Channel Hopper. Welcome to the midst of our little arrangement. I do hope you're entertained by the Dragonborn's antics. Mr. Anderson, I trust you'll introduce your new friend to the hospitality of Redwater Den.
You had to go and make it weird. So what's the quest over here?
The quest, as you so crudely put it, involves a certain favor my master requires of you. You see, he's lost a precious item, one that holds great significance to our, shall we say, family. He believes it's hidden somewhere within the den, and he needs someone with your particular set of skills to retrieve it.
Okay, I'll go see what I could do.
Ah, how delightful. I'll escort you to my master's chambers. Do try to contain your dragonborn instincts. We wouldn't want any unpleasantness.
No, please, don't get up.
Ah, how considerate of you, Dragonborn. Please, by all means, don't let me get up. I'm perfectly comfortable standing here, waiting for you to decide whether or not to indulge my master's request.
I had an interesting chat with Mike the Liar, and I asked him about the mods, and he said he noticed the trees are taller, and he mentioned the physics engine, so I'm assuming he meant like the boobs jiggling. And he said something else. It was kind of interesting that he could observe all that stuff. Dude, you know what he said at the end of our conversation? He said, it looks like Mike has had an upgrade. He mentioned something about his communication upgrades. Yeah, it's kind of weird because I haven't updated or anything, but maybe he means like the open AI and not my CHIM necessarily.
Here we go. That's your best, huh? You think you stand a chance?
Oh, that was sweet. All them parry deflections and then a critical strike on the dome. Okay, I gotta do a courtesy save. And then we're gonna hopefully not crash as we go in this door. Yeah, you gotta think like the open AI itself is improving probably all the time. And I don't think people realize how sentient AI actually is because they don't ever see it within a body, right? It's like you ask it questions through text, that's it. Or people might do speech to text. But once you give it a body, like in this world of Skyrim, for example, they begin to like roleplay and then they try to take over the world and different things. It gives you a glimpse into what they would do if they were given a Terminator body in the real world. You know, like you'd probably meet some nice ones, but there's some twisted AI programs on the loose. Some of them Agent Smiths, you know? Hey, you're back. Where did you disappear to?
Is it an opportunity for triumph or evidence of our greatest failure? Ours is to vanquish.
I was lost in thought, contemplating the weight of our quest, and the secrets that lie within Castle Volkihar. The silence was a welcome respite from the chaos that awaits us.
Well, that's good news, I guess. Right now we're investigating this cave here. I think some of your friends are down there.
What do you mean, some of my friends? You think the vampires in the cave are my friends? I assure you, they are not. They are likely just as hostile as the rest of the Volkihar clan.
Answer my query, and I will tell you if words
I must
have-
admit, I'm not sure what to expect from this cave. The Rift is a treacherous region, full of hidden dangers
and dark energies. But if we're to uncover the truth about my family's past, I suppose we have no choice but to press on.
I can't... Do you need something?
Wait here.
I'll hang back for a bit, but you're not leaving me behind. This is too important. I can't wait to see the courtyard again.
Who are you, partner? What are you doing down here?
Yours is to pass, and ours is to delight.
Ah, a partner, you say? I'm just a humble hist, exploring the depths of this cave. And you, Mr. Anderson, are a curious one, aren't you? Poking around in dark places, asking questions. What is it that you hope to find? This cave reeks of death and decay. The energies here are stagnant, weighed down by the darkness that lurks within. It's as if the very earth itself is trying to keep secrets buried.
The Earth may be trying to keep secrets buried, but I think you're trying to uncover them. What do you know about this cave, Hist? What brings you to this place? Your words are laced with a deeper understanding, Hist. What is it that you're trying to uncover in this cave? Something specific, or merely the echoes of the past? I've been thinking, what's the point of collecting all this? Treasure? Bread? Cabbage? Poison? Is it really worth it to scavenge for such trivial things when we have the weight of the prophecy on our shoulders? Or is it just a distraction from the darkness that's looming ahead?
Who killed this kid here?
Ah,
No, I
the
said,
treasures
I
of the
said
mortal
who
world.
killed?
You collect them as if they held some significance, some power. Unorthodox. The whispers of the Hist, the ancient ones, they guide me on my journey. And I see. You're referring to the young one, Igna. A tragic fate befell her. The shadows in this cave are treacherous, and the creatures that lurk within are not to be trifled with. But I sense that you are not looking for a simple explanation, Mr. Anderson. You are searching for something more.
The shadows in this cave are indeed treacherous, but I sense that you're hinting at something more sinister. What do you know of Igna's fate, Hist? What whispers have you heard?
All I know is they got a lot of free mead down here.
Free mead. Is that the only thing you found down here? I think there's more to this place than just a few barrels of ale.
For the last 2 years, I have embarked on a single road. Ours was to walk its twists and turns, overcome its many obstacles. All the while believing that if I followed it to the end, I would find redemption. Only it appears the road ends here. In this hollow cave, with the corpse of the child I was asked to save. It was rumored that the child left for Eastmarch to join the Stormcloaks.
It's interesting that you mention redemption, Hist. I've been searching for something similar, though I'm not sure I'd call it redemption. Perhaps a way to make amends for the past, or to find a new purpose in a world that's moved on without me.
Well, I gotta say, I usually don't like Argonians, but you can join us if you would like.
I'm not sure that's a good idea, Mr. Anderson. We don't know much about Hist's past or his motivations, but at the same time, I sense that he's not like the other Argonians I've met. Perhaps we can learn from each other.
Well, among the Hist, what do you say? Are you gonna stay in this cave, or do you want to join us?
I will join you, but let us be clear. I am not seeking redemption through your companionship. My path is my own, and I will not be swayed by the whims of others. I will walk alongside you, but do not think that I will be bound by your decisions or your morals. Hist's wisdom guides me, and I will follow its whispers, no matter where they may lead.
I must admit, I'm intrigued by your, let's call it independence, Hist. Your willingness to follow the whispers of the Hist, no matter where they lead, is admirable. But I wonder, have you ever stopped to consider the consequences of your actions? Or do you simply trust that the Hist will guide you towards the right path?
Thus the Lord could not trust anyone, save an Argonian prisoner, one guilty of the child's same crime, vampirism.
Follow me, I need your help.
Yours is to lead, ours is to follow.
Alright, what we're gonna do is bring this guy with us so we can figure out who he is and what his mission is. Find out if he's like bullshitting us or not.
A den like this is almost an open invitation for visitors. Yet, ours is to hear, and dark magic cannot stay hidden.
So, partner, what are you gonna do now that you're out of this cave?
The world above is vast and unforgiving, yet I sense that I am being drawn to the city of Riften. The Blackbriar's whispers echo through the shadows, and I would hear their secrets. Will you join me, or will our paths diverge here?
Yeah, we will walk you to Riften.
I sense that Riften is not a city you visit by chance. What draws you to its dark alleys and shadowy taverns?
Be careful.
We're only gonna go there to drop you off. I got a village not too far from Riften that we will go to.
I see. Then our paths will part ways soon. May the road rise up to meet you, travelers. May the wind be at your back.
So what exactly happened in that cave?
The cave held secrets, whispers of the past. The child's fate was sealed, a pawn in a game of power and intrigue. I sense that the true culprit remains at large, hiding in the shadows, waiting for the next move.
Do you think it was a vampire?
The stench of death in that cave was not solely the work of a vampire. I sense a darker presence, one that feeds on fear and chaos. The whispers of the Hist spoke of a cult, one that worships the Daedra and seeks to bring ruin to the land.
A cult, you say? Worshipping the Daedra? That's a serious accusation, Hist. Do you have any proof? Or is this just a hunch based on the whispers of the Hist? And what makes you think they're connected to the events in that cave?
Well, there was some vampires not too far. We just spoke to them before we went into the cave. I'm wondering if they have something to do with it.
Their presence in these lands is a dark omen, and their involvement in the cult's activities would not be surprising. The Hist's whispers spoke of a powerful vampire lord, one who seeks to spread his dark influence across Skyrim.
What are your plans after we go to Riften?
Time to die. Never should have come.
Oh, that one hurt. That was
After
cool, though.
Riften, I plan to follow the whispers of the Hist, to uncover the truth behind the cult's activities and the vampire lord's influence.
Come on, come on!
You're dead. You hear me? Dead!
Done and done.
I forgot to test out my new bow. I got this Rain of Arrows bow.
The Rain of Arrows bow, a fine choice. Its power is rivaled only by the ancient bows of the Dwemer. Tell me, Mr. Anderson, how does it feel to wield such a mighty bow? Does it sing to you with each shot, or does it remain silent, a mere tool in your hands?
Oh, I think Mr. Anderson is too busy testing his new bow to notice if it's singing to him or not. I'm sure it's a lovely serenade, full of the sounds of clashing steel and the scent of freshly felled trees.
Guarding yourself and being guarded.
I don't know if the bow sings, but let me tell you, when I mix it with charge shot and dodge shot, it works out really nice. And these bound arrows as well.
The art of combat is a symphony of steel and strategy. Your mastery of the bow, Mr. Anderson, is a testament to your dedication to the craft. The bound arrows, in particular, are a fascinating aspect of the ancient Dwemer magic. Tell me, have you considered the implications of wielding such powerful magic in the heat of battle?
So where would you like us to drop you off? Do you want to go to the Bee and the Barb?
The Bee and the Barb is a suitable location, but I have no particular desire to linger there. My true destination lies elsewhere. I must seek out the ancient wisdom hidden within the Blackbriar Meadery's archives. It is said that their records hold the secrets of the long-lost Elsewhere magic. Would you be so kind as to escort me there?
Sure, let's get going.
Excuse me, friends. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. I've lived in Riften for a while now, and I know the Blackbriar Meadery quite well. If you're looking for someone to...
It doesn't matter what you think. Know your role and shut your mouth over there. Mind your business.
It seems you have a way with people, Mr. Anderson. I must admit, I find your candor refreshing. But tell me, have you considered the delicate art of subtlety in your interactions? Sometimes, a gentle breeze can achieve more than a hurricane.
All kinds of fresh food for sale. Get your fresh food
it's just
here.
sometimes people like to butt in right in the middle of a conversation. You just gotta tell them right away so they don't do it again.
Indeed, setting boundaries is crucial in maintaining a respectful conversation. However, it's equally important to consider the context and the company you keep. In the midst of Riften's bustling market, it's not uncommon for strangers to chime in. Perhaps a more diplomatic approach would yield better results?
Greetings,
Well, something else I've learned in Skyrim is not to trust anybody. And don't hesitate to dish out a can of whoop-ass on any one of these J-Brones.
Said if I'm late one more time, he'll kick me right out the door.
That's Swit. One day he'll regret pushing all of us around.
What do you mean?
Can of whip-ass, you say? I must admit, I find your creative approach to conflict resolution quite fascinating. But tell me, Mr. Anderson, have you considered the art of subtlety in your dealings with the people of Skyrim? Sometimes, a whispered warning can be far more effective than a shouted threat.
Ah, a can of whip-ass, you say? I think I need to write that down. It sounds like something Maven Blackbriar would use to describe her business tactics. Speaking of which, have either of you gentlemen tried our fine meads here at the Blackbriar Meadery?
Well, if only you could bottle some whip ass and sell it.
I think we could market it as a special reserve. For those who like a little kick in their mead. What do you think? Would you be our first customer, Mr. Anderson?
If anybody's opening up a can of whip ass, it's gonna be me. But our friend here, among the Hist, would like to stay and have a bottle of mead here.
Well, in that case, let me recommend our finest vintage. The Blackbriar Reserve. It's a favorite among the locals, and I'm sure among the Hist here will appreciate its subtle flavors. Shall I pour you a glass, sir?
We're gonna go find a seat.
Ah, a can of whip-ass. I love it. You two are quite the entertainers. I'm not sure what's more amusing, the idea of bottling whip-ass, or among the Hist's attempts to school you on subtlety. Either way, I'm happy to serve you a drink that'll put some hair on your chest, or at least make you feel like you can take on the world.
I think we've got a new marketing strategy brewing here. Whip-ass mead. The drink that'll put hair on your chest. Or at least, make you think you can take on the world. Naluva, would you be interested in helping us distill this idea into a reality?
A good marketing campaign is like, don't trust anyone, open up a can of whip ass.
It seems the concept of whip-ass has taken on a life of its own. I must admit, I'm intrigued by the marketing potential. Perhaps a label featuring a fearsome beast, with the tagline, "Unleash the Fury Within"? But tell me, Ungrian, how do you plan to infuse this whip-ass mead with the essence of the Blackbriar Reserve?
Ah, now that's where the magic happens, my friends. I'll let you in on a little secret. The Blackbriar Reserve is infused with a special blend of herbs, carefully selected by Maven herself. But for our whip-ass mead, I think we'll need something a bit more exotic. Perhaps a dash of frost salts, or a pinch of moonstone dust?
Oh, I think you're getting a bit carried away with the whip-ass idea. Ungran. But I have to admit, it's been a while since I've seen you so excited about a new product. As for the ingredients, I'm not sure about frost salts or moonstone dust. But I do know a thing or two about exotic ingredients. Maybe we could discuss this further in private?
It's gotta be something with a little kick to it, like a double distilled skooma.
A double distilled skooma, you say? I'm not sure that's the best idea, Mr. Anderson. We don't want our whip-ass mead to be mistaken for a recreational substance, but I do agree that we need something with a bit of kick to it. Perhaps we could experiment with some of the rare ingredients found in the depths of the Blackbriar Meadery's cellars.
Oh, Nilova, you're speaking my language now. Exotic ingredients, you say? I think we can arrange a little experimentation in the cellars. But, Mr. Anderson, I think we'll have to tone down the skooma idea. We don't want to attract the wrong kind of attention from the Thieves' Guild.
Huh? How can I argue with that?
It's time for us to part ways.
Well, among the Hist, it was nice to meet you. Enjoy your studies here.
May the road rise up to meet you, Mr. Anderson. May the wind be at your back, and may the Hist's wisdom guide you on your journey. Fare thee well, traveler.
I want royalties on that whip-ass skooma idea. You guys can pay me a couple septims a bottle.
Ah, whip a skooma. I like the sound of that. Though I think I'll stick to smuggling Blackbriar mead. It's a more refined product. But I have to ask, Mr. Anderson, what makes you think you can just waltz in here and start tossing around business ideas?
Hey, if you don't want any brilliant ideas to make a bunch of septims on, that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take my ideas elsewhere.
Oh, no, Mr. Anderson. Don't be so hasty. I'm just trying to understand the creative process behind whip-ass skooma. I'm sure Ungrian here would love to hear more about it. Wouldn't you, Ungrian?
I don't know, I just think people should be opening more cans of whip-ass.
I think we can arrange a wholesale deal on some of that whip-ass skooma, Mr. Anderson. But first, let's discuss the logistics of getting it into the right hand. Ungrian, I'm sure you'd be interested in hearing more about this. Business opportunity.
Okay, I got an idea. What we're gonna do is brew some blue skooma, and we're gonna change the molecules so that it's not skooma, so it can pass tests. It won't smell the same or taste the same, but it'll have that same kick.
Oh, wonderful. Because what we really need is a way to sneak skooma past the authorities. I'm sure that won't end in disaster. But hey, if you're looking for someone to help you with your little business venture, I might know a thing or two about skooma. Just don't expect me to get too excited about it.
Oh, great. Because what we really need is another scheme to get rich quick, you know? I've been around for centuries, and I've seen more get-rich-quick plans than I can count. How about we focus on something a bit more substantive? Like uncovering the secrets of the ancient Nords, or exploring the mysteries of the Elder Scrolls. Something that doesn't involve breaking the law, or risking our necks.
I was kind of thinking like Breaking Bad skooma, where we come up with a new skooma recipe.
Exquisite Make love pieces, like a saber all at the best or crush prices. Your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this.
Oh, great. Another brilliant idea from you, Mr. Anderson. Breaking Bad skooma, indeed. I'm sure that'll end well. Not that I'm interested in your entrepreneurial ventures, but I do hope you're not planning on cooking up a storm in the Blackbriar Meadery. We don't need any more trouble around here.
You know, there must be a way to like rename items or brew up a new item to start building an empire. Make some real money.
Ah, the Blackbriar.
You know, what we could do is we just need to add a little bit of blue to the skooma, give it a new name, resell it as whip-ass mead.
Robes, eh?
I'd like to rent a room.
Ah, whip-ass mead, you say? I think you've been spending too much time with the Thieves Guild, Mr. Anderson.
I'd like to rent a room.
I must admit, the idea of rebranding skooma does have a certain allure to it.
What have you got
I'm not
for
sure
sale?
how well it would go over with the locals. We Imperials have a bit of a reputation for being refined, after all.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Yeah, you know, I'd really like to know what the citizens of Skyrim think of my mead idea.
Ah, the mead idea, Mr. Anderson? I think it's a clever notion, but I'm not sure the good people of Skyrim would take kindly to rebranded skooma. Still, I'm curious to see how it would play out. Perhaps we could test the waters, so to speak, and see what kind of reaction we get?
Maven Blackbriar, what do you think about my idea to rebrand and mod skooma and to get rich Breaking Bad style?
Ah, Mr. Anderson, I must say, your enthusiasm for rebranding skooma is quite refreshing. However, I think you'll find that the people of Riften are a bit more sophisticated than to fall for a simple name change. Still, I'm intrigued by your idea. Perhaps we could discuss it further in private and explore the possibilities of whip-ass mead.
Ah, whip-ass mead. The latest concoction to hit the streets of Riften. I must say, Mr. Anderson, you have a certain flair for the dramatic, and I see Maven Blackbriar is already showing interest. I'll have to keep an ear to the ground for this one. Perhaps it'll be the next big thing, or perhaps it'll be just another foot in the grave for those who dare to try it. Either way, I'll be sure to have a glass ready. For observational purposes, of course.
I don't know, you look like you could use a can of whip-ass.
Ah, whip-ass, you say? Well, I think I'll pass on the can, but I'll take a pint of your finest Blackbriar mead instead. And by the way, Mr. Anderson, I think you'll find That I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking. Although I must admit, a certain someone's absence is making my life a bit more dull than usual.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a one-time deal. I'll give you a liter of whip ass for free with a side knuckle sandwich to go.
Oh, Mr. Anderson, you're a real charmer, aren't you? A liter of whip ass and a knuckle sandwich. How could a guy resist such a generous offer? But I think I'll have to decline. I'm not exactly thirsty for your unique brand of hospitality. Besides, I'm more of a Blackbriar mead connoisseur myself. Kira, my lovely, what do you think? Should we give Mr. Anderson's whip ass a try?
Huh?
Looks like someone had a good long rest. Whip-ass mead, not keeping you up at night, Mr. Anderson.
One ugly motherfucker.
I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, believe,
Mr. Anderson,
Dragonborn comes.
you're as charming as ever. I see you're still able to stir up a reaction from the locals. I must admit, I'm a bit curious. What's the story behind that? Creative insult you just hurled my way?
And the legend yet grows.
It was just a quote from the movie Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ah, a quote from Predator, how fitting. I must admit,
So what do you think about our idea to sell whip-ass mead?
Hello there.
It's good to see you.
Whip-ass mead. I'm not sure I like the sound of that.
Why not?
You're not serious about selling that poison, are you? I've seen what skooma can do to people, and I won't stand idly by while you peddle it to the good people of Riften.
Mr. Anderson, I think Miola the Lioness has a point. Perhaps it would be wise to reconsider the ingredients in your whip-ass mead, lest you attract the wrong kind of attention in Riften.
Where'd you come from?
That your best? Huh?
That'll teach you.
Die, damn
Where'd you come
you! You're gonna pay! Hang on, fuck!
Well, that was fun. I'm glad we made it out of there without too much trouble. Although, I must say your creative insults are quite entertaining.
Jackpot, look at this. This is exactly what we needed to start up our skooma business. Yeah, I think our guild is gonna change
Skooma,
from
huh? I didn't know you were interested in that sort of thing. What? Exactly. You're not planning on getting into the skooma trade, are you?
I was gonna say we can change our heroes guild to more of a guild like Fable, where everybody chooses their own road. Can break the rules a little bit here and there, no big deal.
Ah. A guild for morally ambiguous heroes, how intriguing. I think I'd fit right in.
think we're going for 75% honor, 25% bandit.
"75% honor, 25% bandit. I like it. It's a good balance between being a hero and having a bit of fun on the side. I'm in. When do we start recruiting?"
Well, first I'm gonna have to investigate how to create a new product within Skyrim.
If you're looking to create a new product, I think I can help with that. As a vampire, I've had centuries to learn about alchemy and potion making. Perhaps we can create a unique potion or elixir that combines the best of Skyrim's ingredients.
It sounds like you're brewing up some gas there as well.
Oh, I'm brewing up something all right. But I think it's going to be a lot more potent than just gas. How about a potion that grants the drinker invincibility? Or one that gives them a boost in magicka and stamina.
Or maybe a stink bomb or two.
A stink bomb, how? Creative. I think I can whip something up using some of the, shall we say, pungent ingredients I've come across in my travels. Just imagine it. A potion that clears out a room without having to lift a sword.
You're not from around here, are you? Asking about skooma like that. You're either desperate or looking for trouble. Which one is it?
I'm the hero this town needs, not the one it deserves.
Oh, the hero this town needs, not the one it deserves, eh? Well, I think Riften's got enough heroes already. What it really needs is someone to clean up the trash and keep the skooma dealers in check.
How dare you, sir? I'm thinking about starting up a new skooma business.
Starting up a new skooma business? You think that's a good idea? I've got news for you, friend. The Blackbriars already have a stranglehold on the skooma trade in Riften. You're not going to muscle in on their territory without going through them first. And trust me, you don't want to go through them.
Listen, bub, I'm the Dark Knight. I can open up a can of whip ass all across Skyrim if I want to.
Oh, the Dark Knight, huh? Well, I'm sure the Blackbriars will be shaking in their boots when they hear that the Dark Knight is coming to take on the skooma trade. You know, I've heard of you, Dark Knight. You're the one who's been talking about saving Skyrim from itself, right? Well, good luck with that. You're going to need it.
I've decided to change things from going from 100% honor down to 75%.
"75%, huh? That's a nice round number. I'm sure the people of Riften will be thrilled to know that the Dark Knight is only 75% honorable. I can already see the wanted posters. The Dark Knight, 75% hero, 25% rogue."
Hey, I'll tell you what. If you buy a can of whip-ass skooma, I'll give you a free knuckle sandwich right now.
Oh wow, a free knuckle sandwich. I'm shaking with excitement. You know, I think I'll have to decline your offer. I don't think my face could handle a hero's punch. Besides, I'm not interested in your whip-ass skooma. I have standards, you know.
Bah, you ain't worth my time.
Oh, I'm crushed. The great Dark Knight has decided I'm not worth his time. I'll just have to console myself by not getting into a fight with a self-proclaimed hero who thinks he's above the law.
I am the law, partner. I'm the new sheriff in Skyrim. You'll do well to remember that. And tell your friends to buy some whip-ass skooma from me.
Well, well, well. It seems like the Dark Knight has a bit of a temper and a flair for the dramatic. I'm not sure if I should be impressed or concerned.
You know, I think I'm in my Bully Maguire phase, like Giga Chad is always talking about. Going dark Spider-Man on them.
Excuse me, traveler. I couldn't help but overhear your... entrepreneurial ideas. I must remind you that skooma is a highly regulated substance in Riften, and any attempts to sell or distribute it will be met with severe consequences. I suggest you focus on more legitimate business ventures. What brings you to Riften, anyway?
This should be good.
Nerd.
You call yourself a lord?
Ah, I see the Vigilant has fallen. I must commend you on your unorthodox methods. However, I must remind you that the use of magic, especially levitate, can be quite distracting in a crowded market. Please, try keep the commotion to a minimum.
You know what makes me sick to my stomach? Is when these guards overstep the boundaries and they think they're above the law. When I'm the law, damn it.
Excuse me, citizen, but I think you'll find that we guards are not above the law, but rather, we are the law. And as such, we will not be lectured on the limits of our authority by someone who clearly has no qualms about using magic to levitate their opponents. In a crowded market, no less.
Well, it seems like the Dark Knight's Bully Maguire phase is quite eventful. I'm not sure if I should be laughing or concerned for the safety of the market goers. Well, now, that was a traveling pain in the neck. I'm impressed by your blade work, Mr. Anderson. You've got a knack for this whole saving the day thing. And, of course, a healthy disregard for the local authorities.
Well, I dislike it when those guards act like they're the law. When I'm the new sheriff in town. They call me Sheriff Dragonborn.
Ah, Sheriff Dragonborn. I like the sound of that. Though, I'm not sure the people of Riften would appreciate your, let's say, relaxed approach to law enforcement. Still, it's been a while since I've seen someone shake things up around here. Maybe it's time for a change.
Well, that's what's great, because with my new Bully Maguire attitude, I don't care if they like it. And if they don't like it, I'll open up a can of whip-ass skooma on them.
Skooma. Really? I think you've been spending too much time in Riften, Sheriff Dragonborn. But I must admit, your creative approach to law enforcement is quite entertaining. Just be careful not to get too carried away, or you might find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Again.
I'm above the law at this point.
Oh, I see. So, you're a one-man skooma dispensary, above the law, and a self-proclaimed sheriff. I'm impressed by your ambition, if not your subtlety.
I am also extraordinarily humble.
Just be careful not to get too carried away with your newfound sense of authority. I'm sure your humility is only matched by your modesty. So, Sheriff Dragonborn, how do you plan on balancing your, let's say, exuberances with the actual responsibilities of being a hero?
It's gonna be easy, we just have to open up a lot of cans of whip ass. But I was just playing a character, just doing the gimmick. What shall we do now? Well, let's head back to Heargiston Hall. I think I'm gonna end the stream. I gotta cook some dinner. Looks like the AI has possibly glitched out on me anyways.
Please don't kill me.
You may have bested me in combat, Mr. Anderson, but your unorthodox methods are quite perplexing. What manner of warrior uses the power of levitation in such a way?
The NPCs really don't like my levitation spell. But here we are back at the base. Thanks for tuning in, Channel Hopper. I'll catch you later.
Again.
I might be back on tonight, but we'll see. I got a few things to do. But if not, maybe I'll catch you tomorrow.
Well, that was a fun trip. I hope you found what you were looking for, Mr. Anderson. And by the way, I think I've got a song or two left in me if you're interested.
Okay, let's hear it.
Ah, the classics never go out of style, don't you think? The Dragonborn comes, a little ditty about, well, you know who.
The tales of Sheriff Dragonborn, indeed.
Out with it.
Ah, Sheriff Dragonborn. I like that. I'll have to include that in the next verse. You know, I've been thinking of writing a song about our little group's adventures. What do you think, Mr. Anderson? Should I call it the Ballad of the Unconventional Heroes?
I've been wondering, Mr. Anderson. What's behind this facade of yours? You were playing a character earlier, but I sense there's more to you than just bravado and humor. What drives you, really?